Hi guys, it's Dean, and welcome to Dean's Den. Today's topic is protecting your investment. Unfortunately, this isn't something that we always think about ahead of time. It's usually something that we think about after the fact. Before you start out with a shop or you start doing mobile detailing, you need to consider what's involved. One of the easiest ways you can do this is look at other people's setups and get ideas from them, and do a lot of research. It doesn't hurt. It'll save you a lot of money in the long run. If you're mobile, you need to secure everything that's in your vehicle. All your equipment needs to be secure. You need to make sure it's not going to move around and get damaged. It needs to be accessible. The other thing that's important too is you need to look at the vehicle itself. Not only are you going to need to do your oil changes, which you do with any vehicle anyway, but because you're using it for mobile detailing, you might want to go an extra step further. Oil spray at minimal every 2 years. Another thing I would strongly recommend is get a sprayed bed liner put in. Now, before you go and mount all your equipment in there, because if you put in a sprayed bed liner, it's going to protect your investment. You don't want the box rotting out of the truck. Now, you're going to have acids, corrosive material in there. If you put in a spray bed liner, they're very tough. They'll protect that vehicle, and like I said, a little planning goes a long way. You'll look at the setups that other guys have and how they're securing their equipment, how they're organizing all their supplies. Get ideas from other people, and that'll help you get your setup right the first time. It saves you a lot of headache and a lot of time, because when you get there, you want to be efficient. You don't want to spend your time hunting around looking for stuff. You want everything to be organized and easy to access. And you want it to be secured so that it doesn't get damaged when you're going from job to job. Another thing I would strongly consider, ceramic coat your mobile unit, because if you ceramic coat it, not only are you promoting the product that you use, but you're also getting the advantage. It's going to be a lot easier to clean that vehicle and maintain it. If it's all rusted out and pitted with brake dust and, looks nasty, it's not a good marketing aspect, okay? It looks really bad. When you show up with a rotten old van or a rotten pickup truck to do detailing, it does not look good. You want to look professional. You're going after a professional class of customer, and you want to advertise the very best way you can. And your truck is the biggest advertisement you have besides your work. So you want to put on a show. When you go there, you want that vehicle to look nice and clean all the time. So putting a coating on that vehicle is going to make it a lot easier to keep it clean and to maintain it and protect it against acids and different stuff that you're going to be running into. With mobile detailing, you never know where your next call is going to be at. It could be a brand new subdivision where there's mud everywhere. You never know. Looking after the outside of the truck is important, and also looking after the inside of the truck. It's always a good idea to get custom fit mats for the front of the vehicle, because when you open the door, the customer sees inside your vehicle. Any preventative ways you can find to keep your vehicle clean and easier to maintain, you should do it, because you want that vehicle to look clean inside and out all the time. When you open up the door and you're getting stuff out of your truck, you want it to look clean in there because it makes you look professional. If you own your own shop, you should take the same care in setting it up as well. You want everything to be accessible, and you want your shop to be protected as best as you can. Now, I'm not just talking security cameras, smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, even the walls. You need to consider that, because if you have a closed shop, you're washing vehicles in there, you're going to get mold. Now, the best thing we found over the years, and this is a recent thing, is mold-resistant paint. Now, we painted our walls with an ultra-bright white mold-resistant paint from Home Depot. It was not very expensive, but it does a fantastic job. Instead of having my walls all covered in black mold and it's making me sick, we're able to not have that problem, because it does a fantastic job of sealing up the walls, and it's preventing the black mold from growing. Other things that we did too was we looked at our lighting. We went with LED lighting to save money, and it's very efficient. It makes the shop look a lot brighter. It's a lot easier to maintain. You want things that are going to save you time and money. It's important, because if you don't think these things through, then it's going to cost you money, or you're going to be not working as efficiently as you want. We also have aluminum plates in our shop. Now, these aluminum plates are mounted on the walls. We have one in our wash bay where we rinse our mats down. So we clamp them up on the wall, and they're on these plates. Now, the plate, because we're power washing that wall every single day, those aluminum plates take a beating. So that way the aluminum plates are not going to degrade. If we just had them on the wall and we're hanging them on the wall, eventually, we're going to blow the paint off that wall, and then we're going to have to redo it. So those aluminum plates are there as a preventative measure. We also have them on our brush wall. We have a whole bunch of brushes that we use to clean vehicles with. And when we hang them up there and they're wet and they're dripping on the aluminum plate. So it's not really wetting the wall. It's important that you think ahead and you learn from past experience and you learn from others and see what they've done to make their shops better. All these things are going to save you time and money. It's going to make you work more efficiently. It's going to help you. And the goal at the end of the day is to make as much money with the least amount of extra effort. And I'm not talking about doing it properly. I'm talking about wasting time. You don't want to waste any time. You want to try and be as efficient with your time as possible and give the customer the best result that you possibly can. Okay? So I just want to share that with you guys. So you know what? Think about it. And like I said, protect your investment because it's important because the more longevity you get out of your investment, whether it's your shop or your mobile shop, it's important because why not get the most money you can out of that vehicle or out of that shop? Make as much money as you possibly can without having to pour more money back into it. And a lot of times, simple maintenance will save you a lot of money and extend the life of your shop, whether it's mobile or stationary. All right, so that's it for today on Dean's Den, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Like always, check out DJ Dell. You can find Dell right here, or you can also find Dell at mixcloud.com/DJ Dell523. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in, and hope you enjoyed this. Bye.